And so you've really made your first huge imprint on this team. When you did the Markel trade, and you bring in the veterans to kind of round this out. You had a lot to work with. But talk to me about where you feel like you are.
Well, we're taking the next step, certainly adding another piece like Markel in terms of that young talent and the core that we're putting together. But, when you talk about the healthy bodies that we want to put on the court this year, Ben Simmons has not played a game for us. The infusion of 2 number 1 picks at the same time is just an incredible, wealth of talent coming into a program at the right time. Joel showing what he was capable of last year, adding to that, the talent that I mentioned. And then you bring in some veteran players like this, where you're developing the program, you're cultivating the young players, the core guys, from Joel to Dario, Markel and Ben. But guys that can help grow the program with leadership, mentorship, and just pure professionalism. Gerald Henderson did a great job with us last year in that regard, and Sergio Rodriguez to some degree. But this is really taking it to an entirely different level. We've got some key free agent signings, players that wanted to be here, players that fit what we were trying to do specifically with needs, and we're just tremendously excited about it.
You've been talking for a while that it's time to start stocking up and start turning it into something. I feel like you've gotten there now. You took some swings last year and there was progress, but you feel like you've gotten yourselves there now?
Well, I don't think you ever want to abandon, the building process. That I say it's ongoing all the time. You're developing players. At certain times you're going to be forced to trade players based on contractual situations. We've got a staggering now of contracts that bodes well for the future in terms of these rookie contracts and what those extensions may look like down the road. But we're poised in a position right now to do something with this year, the growth and development, but we've maintained the flexibility to still make some sort of a huge imprint next year, whether through trade access or acquiring another talent via trade or via free agency once again. So we've kind of put ourselves in a position where we've got the best of both worlds, that growth and core development, but also to have the ability to do something special and big when necessary.
You guys locked in on JJ really early in this process. How much of that was recognizing what he could be, and how much of that was just understanding that he might be one of those missing piece guys?
It actually, was not only that aspect of it, that what we needed primarily was shooting. And he answers that call without question, but it really was mutual interest. As much as we locked in on him, he locked in on us, and it worked out very well for us. And he had multi-year offers on the table from various teams, at least 2, maybe 3. I think he chose us not only because of the premium that was paid, but because of the situation and what it might mean for him going forward. So I know it's going to fit well for us. We're going to roll him out there and put him on the floor with some great facilitators and playmakers, and I just think it's going to be a great fit. So we make the call on this one, and then with the draft and the trade prior to the draft and putting ourselves in a position to take number 1, obviously, that was just adding one more piece of that versatility that we talk about all the time. We want guys that are playmakers and facilitators, and Markel fits that. He's also a scorer, and you like guys that can put the ball in the hole in various ways.
You talked about this not necessarily being a one and done, even though with one-year deals it kind of looks like that. How much is keeping the flexibility kind of a mindset? And I know you can't guarantee or start promising anything beyond the deal. These guys don't seem like they're going to be here for just a year.
Well, time will tell, where things go with that. The point is, as much as we want to maintain that flexibility and have that, that's just a strategy. But with regard to the types of players that we've added and the types of people that we've added, I'd like to think there's longer-term prognosis there, and we'll have to see how it plays out. But it's certainly going to be an interesting year, and it's going to be a year of a lot of growth, and we'll see where we are, 9 months from now.